Schlossberg, Managing Director at BK Asset Management.
BK Asset Management's Kathy Lean.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Somebody give me a sound check. Let me know if you guys hear me okay. Inevitable that I never mute myself. Okay, let me mute this. I want to get long NASDAQ right now. Let's just get by market. We'll just get. All right, I'm in at 83 on this massive dump before the open. Let's see how bad it gets. I already resolved one of my trades here, 85 to 95. Now a second round into 83.50. I'm just jumping right in before we even start, just to show you what I'm doing. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Give me a sound, give me visuals, give me everything. I see myself pretty well on the other screen, so it looks like everything is good. Let's get organized here. I got my favorite coffee. By the way, really, really good coffee from the bagel place near me called Kosar's Bagels, which has been making bagels, or actually Bialys, for 90 years. But I really love their coffee. I'm there like every day. In case you come to New York this holiday season, you want a good bagel, this is where you go. Okay, a little bit. Oh, you know what I need to do? Sorry, I got to get defensive, right? So I got to go into second level. I'm in at 83.50. So the next level is going to be 73.75. If I need to get into that trade right now. So let's just watch me fight this trend. This is what I do. You do not absolutely have to do this. You only want to do this if you like counter trend trading, which obviously I like. It's for the few who like to feel the pain before they get the gain. How's everybody doing? Are we all good? I think the visuals are okay, right? Do I need to get a little bit bigger? Yes, bigger, no bigger, let me know. I think I see myself okay on the screen, but let me know. All right, what's my resolution on this? It's a 93.50 is my take profit. I'm at 83.50, so we'll see. You know, NASDAQ has just been selling off all the way through. We're 30 basis points wide to the moving averages. We triggered quite a few buy reversal signals here. I'm going to put a poll up because I want to see if you guys. I want you to give me some feedback on what the proper cosmetic labels I should be using, because sometimes stuff is obvious to me, but it's not really that clearly obvious to somebody else. So we'll do some votes on how we should modify the tool set. Also, I created like a nice little PDF of how I trade. We're through now. Now I'm long twos. Okay, so now we're going to get more defensive. Go fours at, where am I? My stop is 63.75, so I'm going to be fours at 64. So first trade got clipped. We're now in second trade. Target now is 83.75. See if we can get a bounce on the open. Well, we still got a long way to go. It's 9:10. I'm trading way before the open. Okay, we got the 4s underneath there as my next level of backup. Where are you guys? You want to talk to me? Okay. Say hi to me. Tell me where you guys are coming from. I haven't seen anybody come alive. I guess it's not even 9:15 yet, right? Oh, it's 9:11. Shit, I'm deep into trading already, and we haven't even started yet. Now I'm like, where is everybody? Oh, because nobody's even on the feed yet. Okay. Anyways, I'm diving you right into the trade because you guys know we come to play. When you're trading live with me, you're trading. You're not dicking around talking theory. How high did I go up? And it went to 79. Okay. All right, let me watch this carefully now. I'm sort of I'm break even now. I could take this trade, but let's see if I want to be a pig about this. Whatever. I'm break even at 79. So if I get to like 80, 82, I'm net P&L. It's small P&L. So it's a question whether I want to get out of this trade before the open. But I'm gonna try to be a pig. Probably pay the price for it. You know what? No, I'm gonna take this right here. Plus 30. Good job. 81, 83.50 was my exit. 81 was my. It's probably going to go to 83.50. It's fine. But I wanted to get out with a little bit of P&L. Just a two-step resolution, which is good. Of course now it would have gone to full profit. Doesn't matter. The point being is, I'd rather be nimble, especially before the open. I don't want to be fighting the market with like plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, going 5, 6, 7 trades deep, trying to fight this thing. If it goes puke belly up. Although having been a straight down move like this, I felt very comfortable that one of these things was going to resolve my way. So this took about 2 trades to resolve. Can you guys see this big? Does everybody sees the numbers? I wonder if hang on a second. Let me see if I could do this. Where's the plus sign? What the fuck is the plus sign? Is this? I guess it doesn't matter. It's just the same thing. Okay. You guys can see this pretty well, right? Enzo, good morning. Bob, good morning. Fabio, good morning. Good morning, Fabio from Portugal. Where are you in Portugal, my friend? Are you in Lisboa or are you on the coast? Where are you coming to me from? One of my favorite places in the world. Really, really fun place to go to now. All right, puking again. Do I want to go back down for a little bit more punishment on the area? Okay, not familiar with it, but I'm sure it's beautiful and I'm sure the food is great. Do I want to go back for more punishment here? If I was trading with myself, the answer would be yes. Since I'm trading with you, I'm going to try to be good. We're going to adhere to best practices, which means we're going to try not to trade in front of the fucking open 10 minutes into it. Although I am 80% confident that if I went long in this trade right over here, if I bought the 76s, I'm 80% confident that within maybe 3 or 4 trades maximum, this thing is going to be resolved for me positively. So, take that as you will. Well, let's see how it is. So if you're in here, let's say this is the trade, right? We're in at 70. Will this thing resolve towards 80? We'll see. So the structure would be you buy the 70s, you put a second entry at 1 tick below the stop, which would be like 60.75, because 60 would be the stop, right? And you're looking for 80 to resolve it. So you bought the 70, maybe 81 to be more accurate. So it's got to go to 81, somewhere around here. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry. I just, is it Alt H? Maybe it's option H. Hold on. I was trying to get a horizontal line. I forgot what the, yeah, it's option. Oh, it's option H. Right. Why the fuck is this not working? All right, let's see. Let's see if this works. Sorry, let me just try this. Option H. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it would be like this. So we're long 70s. If this thing crosses the red line, that means, my call would have been correct. There we go. So that would have done the trade. I knew that trade was going to work. I was just trying to be, a complete pussy and not take it. Okay. So, I got a couple of things that I want to show you. I have a presentation that kind of gives you the rule set of everything that I do that I think you guys might. It's just a really, really simple checklist. Should we start with that? Is everybody in the room now? Finally, I started the show way early today because I was so eager to trade. Time is it? It's 9:17. Just about there. So you can see I already made trades here, bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. 2 trades resolved. Ready to do more. Looks like NASDAQ is moving, so that's going to be the instrument for us today for right now. So here's what I want to do. Before I kind of give you we've got the time now, so maybe we'll do the rule sets. Let me share my slides with you. Okay. Okay, cool. Let me see if you guys are seeing the screen here. Okay, cool. All right. So very, very quickly, this is the basic rule checklist of my BFF scalping strategy. So question number 1 that you want to ask yourself, do I have at least 1 hour to trade? The reason you ask that question is because, remember, the way I'm trading is I get into a trade. If it doesn't work, I have to get into a second trade. Sometimes I have to get into a third trade in order to resolve my trade cycle. In order to resolve the whole trade cycle positively, I need to be able to be dedicated to the trade cycle. A lot of times trade cycle takes 5 minutes. Most of the time it takes between 5 and 10 minutes, but occasionally you're going to get stuck in a long ass trade. And if you have to go, take out the garbage or deal with your wife or, take the kids to school and you haven't dedicated that 1 hour from the time you initiate the trade, you're going to be left stranded. And generally you're going to just be left at a loss on the position. Sometimes it could be a really big loss because you are not at the screen to resolve it. You have to be at the screen to resolve it. You got to be in it to win it with my trading. So first order of business, you always want to ask yourself, do I have at least an hour to trade? The answer is no. Don't fuck around with it. If the answer is yes, I'm going to dedicate an hour to trading, then you can start doing scalping. Okay. Number 2, are there any major news within the hour? This is really important. Like when we have CPI 8:30. Don't be an asshole and trade at 8 o'clock in front of CPI. We have NFP. Don't be a jerk, trade in front of NFP. Fed news today, which by the way, I am going to probably trade the FOMC today at 2:15. I haven't posted the live yet, but I'm going to probably post it right after we're done. I'm just going to ask Kay if she wants to join me, and then we'll try to coordinate it. If it's not posted, then I'm not doing it. But I'm really eager to want to trade FOMC with you guys today because I think it'll be a good one. So we'll probably do it. But anyways, if you are an hour. If there's news in front of you by an hour, major news, not like bullshit, retail sales or anything else that's really not going to be a big factor, but central bank announcement, inflation data, or employment data, then don't. Just wait until the news is passed. You don't need, because the problem is if the news could be so materially big, you could be one way on the market, and then if it really, really exacerbates that one-way move, it really puts you at a very bad disadvantage. So no need to trading the news, right? Number 2. Number 3, are you trading to your personality? That's really, really important. Are you trading momentum or are you trading retrace? I am a retrace trader. I always want to buy underneath the moving average, sell above the moving average. I always want to buy value. I always want to counter trend. So I'm always trading my personality, which is, I always want to be, taking the retrace signals, not the momentum signals. And I have both of them over here, right? So that's number 3. Those are the general rules you want to ask. Then you get into specific rules. Are you entering within the rules? And of course, the rules are pretty much encapsulated in the tool set. So you don't really have to worry too much about it. Right now, as you can see, the only rule for me as a counter trend trader is reversal trades. I don't even have trend trades going because the thing is 32 basis points wide. There's no trend trades. And and no momentum trades. There's no retrace trades or momentum trades because all the trend trades are out of bounds. It's too wide for me to want to trade trends. There's no trend signals here. You see how the trend signals have all disappeared. On the other hand, the trend signals were over here. Here's a trend signal. Here's a trend signal. These were all early over here as trend signals. So very, very important. Notice that the rules is only the fourth of my sets. And then very, very important, I screwed this up today because I was on the wrong side. I hit the wrong column. Are you trading the right size? You always want to start with correct size. For me, it's 1 micro for NASDAQ and gold and 2 micros for S&P. That's my starting size on my trade. And then that's basically it. And then, the whole BFF structure is tools, my scalping tool, rules, the rules that you apply, and then inventory management, which is what you see me doing all the time here in terms of inventory management. So that's it. It's as simple as that. That gets you this. Let me see if I can get this over here. Sorry, that gets you this, green days. As long as I follow these rules, that's what I have. I have green days. I'm trying to basically stay green, like the Christmas tree. And the more green you are, the nicer the P&L grows. That's it. Nothing more complicated than that. So hopefully you guys like that. I try to simplify it as much as possible. Oh, you see my slideshow. Right. Sorry. Okay, let me go back to this. Okay, sorry. This is what I want to show you. Thank you. Thanks, Cheryl. I forgot that I'm on the slideshow. I'm off. So this is what I want to show you. So if you follow the slideshow, hopefully this is what you get. Pretty much green days, 94.4% green days. That's what that's what I aim for. That's what I shoot for. Okay. Sorry, guys. First time I used the slideshow, so I had to kind of modify. All right, where are we at now? We are 6 minutes before the open. Market dumped on the open a little bit. Gold dump. Oh, look at that. Gold is really, really dumping. So gold now is 20 basis points wide. Here's what I wanted to show you, by the way. Another thing that I really, really like thinking about. Let me see if I can find this one. No, it's this one over here. So we want to go rectangle. So somebody in my group pointed this out. You guys can see see this candle, right? Everybody sees the red and black candle. This is a candle where there is a retrace signal and a momentum signal on the same candle, right? Everybody sees the chart now. You guys following me on this? Give me a yes, please. Okay, so this is a very clean, interesting signal when it occurs at the beginning of a trend. When we're like, 10 basis points or tighter to the trend, when it's just kind of, young, when it's sort of fresh. Here's another version of this, right? Control C, Control V. Here's another version of this. You can see it over here, right? So this is it. This is in gold. This is what, kind of a double signal. So I have my scalper both in retrace mode, which is my favorite mode, or we call it reversal mode, and we have it in continuity mode, which is momentum mode, right? There it goes. The momentum signals in this case are black because I'm a retrace trader, so my dominant signals are retrace signals, and the retrace signals are red. You can change them any way you like within the indicator. The tool is all yours to configure any way you want to, to your heart's content. So point being is that I noticed this, somebody else in my group noticed this, and I think it's really worth paying attention to. If you want a high quality trend signal, doesn't mean it always works, but what I like about it is it's 50% or better. It's actually better than 50% most of the time, meaning that most of 50% or higher, it actually gives you the true direction within a signal. But what I found that is that even if it doesn't give you a true direction with a signal, it gives it to you within 2 signals. So if you're short here at 58s, you get short again at 60s. Maybe it goes to 3 levels, but it almost doesn't. 58s to 60s over here, within 2 levels you're resolved. Here within 1 level you're resolved. It's a really, really good directional signal as long as you're tight to the spread. As long as you're tight to the spread. So I bring this up because now we're not tight to the spread. Now we're really, really wide to the spread. We're wide to the spread on S&P. We're wide to the spread on NASDAQ. There's not much trend trades to be done here. Now, the only possibilities for us is good counter trend trades, which now brings me to the poll that I want to ask you. I'm going to do a poll. There's no right answer. I just need your opinion. What do you prefer as a button? Let me just test you guys. What do you prefer? Where it says buy reversal. This is basically, I'm trying to see what's going to be more intuitively understandable, or counter trend buy. Oops, Jesus Christ. If I could only, what do you prefer as a label? All right, give me a vote on this, please, in terms of how I should be labeling this. So right now it says buy reversal. Would it be more intuitive if you said counter trend buy on this thing? Or it doesn't fucking matter. It's fine. But I'm curious how everybody, how everybody's voting. If you guys like it the way it is, great. If you want me to change it, I'll change it. I just want to know what's more intuitive for people to understand, because obviously it's intuitive to us. We've been dealing with this tool set, for months and months and months. But somebody who's new, I want to make sure that all the tools on the or all the visual clues on the tool are as intuitive as possible for the product. So we are 1 minute away from the open. 1 minute away from the open. Let's see how we play. Let's see what's going on over here. Obviously, counter trend signals is what's in play. We're gonna break down even further. Is the market anticipating a hawkish cut? Hawkish cut would be they cut and they say we're not going to cut anymore for a while. Is the market thinking that Fed is just going to give easy money for as long as the sky can see? Markets are really, really very highly overbought. This interesting hand wringing going on Twitter. In case you guys haven't followed, like all the pros who are just crying over there. By the way, let me just put in, make sure that you guys sign up for Apex. Make sure you get the discounts. So the hand wringing is, we've had like 11 straight days down in the Dow Industrial Index, right? Here we go, market open, market open, market open. What are they going to do? I'm just watching this. Not much of a reaction on the open. I guess most of the reaction was pre-open. All right, let's see what they want to do. My vibe is whatever rally they have here is probably going to be a good sell. Once we get into like the moving averages get a little tight, it's going to be a good sell rally. But we'll see. Anyways, so everybody's like, oh, this is the worst, like 8-9 straight days of down volume in the Dow, blah blah blah, worse than 78. Which would be bad news for the market, except NASDAQ and S&P are pretty much at record highs holding bids, so nobody gives a shit. And that's the way it should be. Dow is like your grandfather's index. Nobody cares about the Dow. All the money, all the economy, all the power is in NASDAQ. As long as NASDAQ is holding bid, it's good. See, NASDAQ is kind of the little rally in NASDAQ died out here very badly. I think we're going to go lower. I think we're going to go lower here. So it's interesting. Let's watch this. I think we go down probably to the 250 level, but I will dive into this. Let me put on my glasses because now I have to go see. Oh yeah, we're really diving. We're really diving. Okay, I'm going to buy market. I'm going to buy market on this thing. Let you guys play with me. I'm probably going to get killed here, but let me get fast on this. 2 stop is at 43, so the second entry is going to be at 42.75 is my stop. 43 is my second position, and I am in at 52.75. So my take profit is 62.75. This is NASDAQ. Definitely getting crushed. I'm going to also set up the 4 lot because I think they're going to sweep this. If they're going to crush this, they're going to crush this fast, and I want to be ready for the bounce back fast. So this is 43. So if I buy 43s, it's going to be 33 on the stop. So I want to be 33.25 on the buy. Okay, so I've actually set up 2 positions on this thing. 2 defensive positions. So far, my first entry has not been stopped out. Okay, so let's see if this thing bounces back up to 62.75. This is a massive, massive sell-off move. I bought this because there's obviously all right, let's watch this. And all right, now I got to get rid of all my other positions, clean it up. Okay, good. So I'm out of position. Took me just one trade to do this, to buy this. So there you go, third trade of the day. And we'll stay with NASDAQ. We'll see if they want to puke it even lower. I knew that 250 was going to be a big test level, right? And it was going to be a reasonable level to resolve. It's great to resolve it on the first trade, but I was ready to go second trade, third trade. I was all ready to to play with the market. And folks said, now I got to go reset my parameters and look for the next opportunity. How's the S&P doing? S&P is a little bit lamer on the trade. Should we trade the S&P? All right. Should we have a fun time with the S&P? S&P is 27 wide. Yes, let's do this. We're going to go to S&P. Wait, to S&P by market. In at 23 is going to get defensive. Let me go to the S&Ps so you guys can see this. Watch the S&P trade. Get defensive. Get in front of the 21.25 is my stop. So 21.25 is my defensive move on the 4 lot. Now I'm in on the second lot, and now we're going to go to the large contract at 21.25. So 19.25 is my stop. So 19.50 will be my entry on the large contract. No, wait, hold on. 1, cancel, exit. 19.25 on the big contract for the S&P. Okay, so I'm in 4 lot. Let's do 23.25 is my resolution on this. So on the S&P, I go 2 micros, 4 micros, and then we go 1 large one. So like right now, I have the 4 micros. I'm in at 4. Sorry, I'm in at 4 micros. That's it. I own the 4 micros, and I'm looking to resolve it at 23.25. If the 4 micros get stopped, I'm going to go 1 large one, 1 minis. And then we're going to transfer over to the minis. We're going to trade the minis. So this should be a lot of fun. All right, now I'm in the minis. Let's go to the minis. You can see me on the minis, right? Here I'm on the minis. That's a 1925 to 2125 resolution. Now I'm going to go to defensive. So 1725 or 1750. I'm going to stand in front of the 1750 at a 2 lot. Okay. So I'm in. Now we're just going to trade the mini, the large contract. And I'm now just, one large contract in at 2125 is my resolution. If I get stopped, I'm picking a second position at 1750 on a 2 position. Okay. Just while letting you, I'm just narrating my inventory management techniques so you guys can all watch the techniques. How do you get my trading tools? Hold on just 1 second. Let me just see if we can get this thing resolved. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. All right, beautiful. Now we're going to exit out. Okay, so here's what I want to talk to you about. This is really, really cool, especially with the S&P because you get there really, really fast. So here's my inventory management in the S&P. It's 2, right, micros. That's a $20 trade. Basically, 2 points, 2 micros, $20 trade, $20 profit. That's what I'm breaking. Then we go down to 4, right? I'm going down to 4, right? Same thing, $20 net profit because it's a $40 profit against $20 loss, $20 net profit, right? Then we jump to the large contract. Now, the natural progressions is 2, 4, 8, right? That would be the doubling of the 4, but I don't. I jump directly to the large contract because remember, I'm trading a $250,000 account. I have a lot of capital in my hand, and I'm looking to resolve these trades. In other words, if I needed to go, I could go 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 on the large contract. I can go 16 large contracts if I need to on a $250,000 account and not even come close to triggering a margin call. So I want to get into the large contract at a decent price. Why? Because think about what happens. What happens is I now jump from a $20 trade to a $60 profit because once the large contract, I resolve 10 positively against 4 negatively. The net spread, just trust me on the math of this. I don't want to go through the whole math with it. Is I'm now turning a $20 profit into a $60 trade, which is exactly what I did, which is what I love to do, right? Now that's awesome. But what's even super more awesome, and it happens maybe once a day, you get super lucky, is remember, I'm always my defensive position, my doubling of my position, my inventory management is always 1 tick above the stop. And I do this obviously so that I will always be in position if I get stopped out. In other words, I will always be in a larger position if I get stopped out. If I'm in front of the stop, I physically cannot not have that executed. It has to go through me before it stops me out. But occasionally you get super lucky, and especially in the S&P, you get super lucky. You will get filled on the bid at your second, at your defensive position and never trigger the stop. And then the price starts jumping back. And then what happens is you're actually triple large in your direction. Now you're not stopped out on the first position. You have double the position on the next one, and it's like a turbo profit. And now that $60 trade turns into a $500 trade in a matter of seconds. And that happens to me at least once or twice a day. And that's how you can get, you can turn that day from like 2020, $200 a day to a $500 day, $600 a day. On the NASDAQ, it's, it can be even more. It can be like a $600 reversal. Now, you obviously, it's a matter of luck, but you make your own luck because you're standing in front of that position. You get filled, and if it doesn't, because remember, they're just selling it in panic mode, right? If you caught the absolute bottom of panic mode, boom, you verticalize at triple your size without assuming any more additional risk, and it's all profit. So it's really, really cool when that happens. It doesn't happen a lot, but just once a day. Let's say I do 20 trades, maybe one of those trades works that way, it becomes a super powerful P&L trade for me. So that's sort of like the inventory management stuff that I do that makes it interesting. But for now, classic inventory management. If you look at this, we basically bought the micros. I bought this, I got sold. I bought this, I got stopped. I moved over to the big one. I bought it over here. I got done very, very quickly. Okay. That's it. So I did this all day, any day, every day, P&L day. Hopefully that makes a lot of sense to everybody. Let me see if I have any questions on any of this. Any questions on anything that I'm doing right now? Jonathan is asking me, how do you get my tools? How do you get my tools? You can join us. Here, I'll put a. You know what? I don't want to put any text expander into the thing, so I just put the. I put it into the chat room here. Here, I'll show this over here. I wonder if I. Yeah, here you go. That's the link. Oh, this is so cool. I just realized that I could actually put my own chat for everybody to see. So this is nice. Okay. Also, of course, do not forget, get into this is in chat. The link is in chat. Go hit the Apex accounts. Somebody yesterday asked me. So first of all, okay, let's go back to the poll. Let's see what you guys are saying to me. Okay, hey, 73% say buy reversal, makes perfect sense. Counter and buy, fuck it, beautiful. Then we keep the labels on this. Keep it simple. All right, great. So that you guys answer my questions. Thank you so much. We're going to end the poll here. Here's what I want to ask a question, because this is a question that came up yesterday. I thought it was really interesting, especially because, we're so deep into this. Here's what I want to know. Do you have a broker? So this is a question. It's basically kind of a sneaky question of saying, are you a new trader or a seasoned trader? Answer this question for me, because it's super interesting for me to know this, because I have actually a really good answer to you if you don't. And even if you do, I have a good answer for you. But do you have a broker? I'm curious how many of you have a broker account. I mean, obviously the poll means, do you have a brokerage account? That's what I'm asking you guys to do. So please, as all of you, answer this question. I'd love to get a really, really in-depth idea of what's going on. Meantime, we're probably going to dive right back into the S&P. If it comes back down, gives me another buy reversal trade, we'll come back into it. Where's NASDAQ? NASDAQ is also kind of really weak right now. NASDAQ is kind of climbing up. Okay. Where's gold? Gold is pukey. Gold is very, very pukey. I think gold is going to be under a lot of pressure today. If the Fed makes a hawkish cut is where they say we're not going to cut anymore. That's going to be pretty negative gold. So I'm really leery. I'm actually leery of buying gold here on a reversal basis, because I think gold could basically, I think I'm not going to buy gold until it goes to 26.50. Yes, I don't have any pride. If I bought it here, I'm sure I would be able to resolve it. But I just, not my cup of tea right now. Okay, S&P kind of puking a little bit down. Let's get interested in the S&P. Again, back to the micros. And we got, okay, let's buy this market. Let's establish a position. So we're in the micros on a small position. Let's see if I can run this table here. Maybe they test the double bottom here. Maybe they run through the double bottom, but let's just, organize ourselves. In the meantime, answer my poll. I'm really curious if you guys have I have a brokerage account. So 19 is my stop. So 19.25 is my defensive position on the S&Ps. 23 is my resolution. Let's see if we bounce back. Okay. All right. Most of you guys have brokers. Good to know. Apex and also swing broker. Okay, that's cool. All right, keep answering the poll, guys. I want to see more responses. Although it looks like almost everybody here, like 95% of people, have brokers, which is good to know. I mean, by broker, I mean someone you actually where you put your actual physical money into an account, because there's a huge distinction that I want to make to everybody that I think is an interesting point to make, which is why I love my friends at Apex. But that's what I mean by having a broker. Okay, answer that up there for me, please. All right, we're long S&Ps 21, targeting 23s. first trade in my cycle. First trade in my cycle on a buy reversal, which is now the official label term. It's going to be called a buy reversal. I was going to call it a counter trend buy, but it's a buy reversal. It's fine. I will say, buy reversal is actually probably the more accurate description of this, because for those of you guys who are big reversal traders, this does eventually catch a true reversal trade for 10, 20, 30 S&P points. Like if you want to be a pig and just load up, there's lots of guys in my room who love to do this. It's just not my kind of trading. I'm not a person that can hold positions for a long time. But if you have the patience of Job, you can buy this thing. If it's a reversal trade, boom, hold it for next 3 hours, and just make a mint out of the position. Just not my cup of tea of what I do. Okay, so here's what I wanted to explain to you as far as brokerage. So if somebody asked me that, I don't know much about, I really don't know anything about futures. I don't know anything about stocks. Which broker should I open up my account with? And my answer was none, baby. If you are new to the market, the stupidest possible thing, guaranteed, 1,000,000% guaranteed that you will lose your money, all of it. There we go. Come on. Get me out. There we go. And we're done level 1. Now we're going to close it up. Back to the till, ringing the register. Oh, you know what? I haven't done this in a long time. Let me have some fun. Hang on a second. Let me do this shit. Here we go. I haven't done this in a long time. Today's been that kind of day. Okay. All right, we'll stop. I know this is annoying. It's very cheesy and annoying, but it's been a good day. It's just tell me I have not been in the zone today where I'm just hitting level 1, level 2 all fucking day long, which is really ironic on a FOMC day when there's usually like miserable trading. It's been terrible. The room that I'm talking about is our private trading room, which you can get access to when you join BK. I just put the discount link on there for you. Okay. All right. So somebody's asked me, like, what kind of broker should I have? And even if you're like kind of an intermediate term trader, my answer to you is it's idiotic to have a broker. You're going to lose your money. I mean, it's fine. You can have, it's nothing more fun than losing your money, for the first 2 years while you're trading, while you're learning how to trade. Everybody does it. It's just unnecessary in my opinion, because this is the reason why all the airlines train their pilots on simulators, right? You're going to run, you fly an Airbus 300. You're not flying an Airbus 300 for 1,000 trips up and down. You're doing it in a simulator. Why do they do that? Because it's the exact same experience. In fact, it's probably a better experience than a regular plane with the same skill set. So my point being is, if you open an account with Apex, which is a prop firm that acts as a brokerage firm, it gives you access to the market, access to trading software, access to quotes, access to TradingView, all the shit that that you have, all these tools. Obviously, the only thing that you get with me is my own proprietary TradingView tool that helps you analyze all this stuff. But if you get all that, you are now trading with a broker, a real live, real quotes account, virtual funds, but real quotes account, same prices, same execution. This is a feed from Chicago Mercantile Exchange. There's no difference. It's like flying a plane, same fucking thing. The difference is it's $50, it's $100, whatever is the discount today. It's nothing. And you can trade this to your heart's content for as long as you want to, over and over and over again. And all you lose is, if you blow up the account, you just, you can reset it for $35. Wouldn't it be great if you blew up $10,000 of your own money and you could you can get the $10,000 back for $35? That's not how real life works with real money, right? So my point is, if you are a new person, there's just no better idea, because you can do a million stupid things. It doesn't effing matter. Doesn't matter. Your liability is limited. You get to practice the same, on all this stuff. And then when you get to be good, when you do 1,000 trades, 10,000 trades on your prop account, you're an animal. You can then open up an account in your own name. But most of the time, people, by that time they get good enough to get funded, as everybody, gets funded with me. By the way, if you guys want my coaching, let me just give you the coaching has ended for the fall season. But when we come back, coaching is going to restart again after 2 weeks. We're taking 2 weeks off, and then the winter season for coaching starts again. So this is the coaching link if you guys want to start it. I don't trade Forex, guys. No Forex questions, okay? We are trading indices and gold only. So I don't know how euro is going to react, and I really don't give a fuck. We can only focus on one thing at a time. So gold. Remember, I said to you I didn't want to buy gold because I wished out, and I said I thought I could resolve it. Yes, gold is kind of holding bid. I still think gold is, maybe they're going to be dovish, and if they're dovish, gold is going to verticalize. But if they're hawkish, I think there's, gold could lose $50 today if the Fed is really, really dovish, hawkish. So I'm leery of fighting the market on the long side with gold until I get a little bit more clarity, because today is big news day. So gold, I think, like I said to you, gold, we don't know how hawkish the Fed will be. If they do what's called a hawkish cut, which they say, hey, we're cutting now, but now we're going to be under advisory because inflation is kind of high, and we see the economy in relatively good shape, and we really don't want to stimulate. We don't see there's any need for additional stimulation in the economy. That's going to be like massively negative for gold. Gold's going to get dumped. Dovish means that they're going to cut rates more. Hawkish means that they're going to stop cutting rates. Yes, sort of like on this. Exactly. That's how we deal with it. All right, S&P back up. The market is kind of bottoming out here on the 9:30 to 10 o'clock hour. You see, it was really good to, we picked up nice, look how nice the buy reversal signals were in the indicator. Let me see what you guys voted here. So about 80% of you have a broker, 17% of you don't. Again, my recommendation is prop. Prop should be your broker. That should be your first broker. You learn the product, you learn the software, you learn the tools, you learn how to trade with me, and it costs you nothing but $100 or $200, whatever it is. It doesn't cost you any more to make mistakes. That's a really, really, really good proposition, right? So here I'm going to give you the link to my friends at Apex. You can get a huge discount with them with this link. Make sure you go out there and go get it. Okay. I just put the link in there. Music, Life, and Nature. I put it right here. Okay. See that? I put the link into chat. Just go click that link. Go get an account. Go have fun. Go ahead. Go buy 5 or 6 accounts because they're all they're discounted really, really cheaply, and just trade one at a time. Learn how to do it, and then have fun with it. Okay, are we having a good time? You guys want to give me a thumbs up? Today was a pretty good trading day for basically a nothing burger day of the Fed day. I am very psyched to do the FOMC 215 today. 215 today. So who wants to let's do a poll. Okay. Yeah, I'm really in poll mood today. Do you will you come will you attend if I do FOMC today at 2:15 New York, 2:15 p.m. New York. FOMC live. If you guys want to do it, I'll do it. But you got to give me like overwhelming odds. No, not a funded account, dude. Nobody gives you funded accounts for free. You got to earn the funded account. This is a way to get the evaluation account, which is a real account, virtual funds. You get to trade it, and then you, if you are good enough, that you're never going to be good enough on the first try, or the second try, or the third try. That's why people spend a long time learning how to trade. This whole idea is if you want to learn how to trade for an incredibly cheap amount of money with real market conditions, you trade prop. Vote on my poll, guys. Vote on my poll. All right, let's go, babies. I got to see 50 votes, and it's got to be 80-20 at least. I'm like Vladimir Putin. I'm rigging the polls today. I'm like, you must vote this way. I'm like a dictator today. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, I know you guys want to do it. I kind of want to do it. Just whether we can get the princess to agree, but maybe she's busy. She probably is going to say she doesn't want to do it. But if she doesn't do it, I'll do it myself. It's no big deal. I'll let you guys know. So here's an interesting thing. I have a momentum sell signal in the S&P, right? Because it's like 19 basis points wide. Is this a good sell signal? It's not a bad one. Like I would not be averse taking a sell trend signal here, but it's not a great one because if we are going to turn our way around, it's going to be a long way. It's going to be 6-7 points to the moving average before we actually don't even have a sell signal. It didn't break the moving average. Is the general vibe today negative? Kinda. Is it super negative? Clearly not. It's just mildly negative. The point being is a lot of money is lost trying to find a top in this market or trying to find a short in this market. So I'm kind of, I'm leery getting short unless I'm very tight to the moving averages where I can get a good positioning on the move. There'll be a lot of spikes. There'll absolutely be lots of spikes in trading. So, if you trade in front of the news, you're going to pay the price both ways. We don't ever trade in front of the news. We're not going to trade FOMC in front of the news. We're going to trade after the news is done. And even after the news, there'll be a lot of volatility. So we're going to be very careful in how we position ourselves on the day. But, we'll trade accordingly. The critical thing is, it's going to be interesting to see if there's real clarity or whether the Fed is going to be murky as it always is. And if it's murky, it's going to be difficult to see how the market is going to react. We'll have to think about it. All right, guys. Look at this. Overwhelmingly, how many votes do we have here? I can't see this. Oh, we're up to 30 votes. Come on, I want to see more votes. I want to see 50 votes. Get in there. You guys we're all twiddling our thumbs. There's no trades right now. We're all just basically, dicking around. No trades to do. Oh, look at gold. See, I told you gold is kind of slipping. Fuck. Gold came down to the 50s. Okay, so gold not coming down. I'm kind of interested. In my own perverse way, gold coming through the 226.50 as a dump. I'm kind of interested in that position on a counter trend basis. We'll have to see if I get a a reversal signal over here. But NASDAQ is up. NASDAQ really reversed itself nicely. So they're all trading back up. The initial sell-off died, and we're back to the future. So this is it's interesting. It's 20 basis point wide. It's a buy reversal in gold. Excuse me, in NASDAQ. Yeah, I should have taken this trade. You snooze, you lose. This was a good trade. I should have taken this. I kind of took my eye off the ball. That would have been a nice, clean resolution to the upside. No, sorry, I missed that one. That was a pretty decent trade. Now the big question is, are we going to race up to the 200 SMA and then kind of curl back and trend down? I think so. But I'll give myself some room. So the only reason why I'm hesitating, getting involved in these positions is, let me kind of explain to you what you basically are getting yourself involved in. If I buy NASDAQ over here, right, it could work. Boom, I buy it, it bounces back, it works great. Or it could dribble all the way down for a double bottom test. So if I'm buying it in the 80s and it goes to 11, that's like at least 4 to 5 possible decline levels that I got to work through. It's a lot of levels. It's a lot of risk I've got to absorb in order to be able to be confident that I'll resolve it. Now, is it likely that I'm going to have to buy it 5 times before I resolve it? Probably not, but it's feasible. And so one of the things that I always look at is positioning on the chart. Is this a, reasonable area where I want to get? Do I want to fight? Basically, if you think about this, just like a regular fight, if you got some tiny little guy who's a snot nose who is bothering you and, he's challenging you, do you want to fight him? The answer is, yes. But if you got like 6 big burly guys with clubs who are saying, hey, you want to fight me on this trade, you kind of rethink your odds, right? And this is why I'm kind of rethinking my odds on this thing, because I'm not that excited about jumping into the fray in this position. Now this thing drops over here into the 219s to 20s, and I want to, and I have some signals over here. Yeah, I'm more than happy. One of the reasons you see me resolving my trades with greater precision is basically because I'm being much more of a careful person is the word I should be using. I was going to say it's because I'm being a bigger pussy, but that's all good. Being a careful person really helps you. This case, yeah, it resolves fine. I mean, we clearly are turning red. I gave up this. This is a profit I should have had. I gave it up, but it's fine. I'd rather give up the profit than assume too much risk. Okay, so in this particular case, in the bar fight, all the guys walked away, and I didn't really have a risk. It's okay. What do the Marines always say about the best way to win a fight is to avoid one? So that's what I try and do. Okay, my friends, let's flip this through. Let's see where we're at. Gold is dumping. Interesting. Gold 24 wide. 51. I like gold. If I get gold over here, if I can find gold somewhere around this area, and I get a reversal signal, I want to be there. I'll take I'll take my chances on a bounce back there, at least for now. But we're not there yet, so it's not not coming in. NASDAQ, you're going through 2230. S&P going through. S&P is really popping. Look at the S&P doing a full turn on the S&P, right? Almost to the S&P. Look at this S&P. It's a V-shaped recovery. Gotta love it. Holy shit. And by the way, okay, this is why I love the new version of my indicator. Because like let's get big on this. This is just why I think it's so smart. Come on, tell me this isn't really so smart on my part. Yes, there's lots of opportunity over here. There's lots of opportunity to sell over here that maybe the indicator is filtering out. It's saying, hey, you don't have a trade. So this is the signal, last reasonable signal I have to sell. And then there's no more trend signals, right? So, okay, fine. Maybe I missed this trend signal. Maybe I missed this trend signal. But here's what I did not miss. By doing this, the great positive trade-off is that I did not put myself into selling the bottom and getting a V-shaped move right up my ass, as my wife used to always indelicately put it. You don't get it shoved up where you're going 1, 2, 3, and you can't resolve the trade because the trade just keeps going against you. The V-shaped recovery, when we sell the bottom or buy the top, is the single worst position for us to be in. And this new filter where I say, don't show me any trend signals when this thing gets wider than 20 basis points wide, really is super great. Tell me that's not a great defensive thing. Okay? Everybody following me on this? Give me a yes, please. Everybody see how the new version of the indicator saves you selling the bottom or buying the top? I love it. I mean, I love being careful. It helps. Oh, I have a buy reversal in gold right over here. A little bit early, but all right. We can start a modest position. Let me get into gold. MGCs on the 1. Let me see if I can buy this at the 52.1. Not a great position, but let me see if I can get in there. All right, I'm in at 52.1 on gold. Just really probative position. Really, I wanted to be in probably in the 50s, but what the fuck? Let's get in front of this. The next level is going to be at the 50.2 on my defensive level. Here is my micro position on gold. This is where we're at. Auto fits. Wow, this thing is just Jesus. Trying to adjust this this chart. It's hitting lows so much I can't even get the chart up. All right, so we're in gold. I'm going to nurse this trade. I am. The question is, am I originally from Germany? So no. What happened here? Wait, hold on. Wait, sorry. What did we just do here? Oh, hey, okay. This is interesting. So you see how gold triggered okay, this is interesting. I did not get stopped out. I got long 2, so now I'm long 3. Now, most of the time, I'm probably going to get stopped out. So the 2 is just going to play. But if this thing rallies, just to show you, if this thing rallies back up to 252s, that's a triple win position. I'm not holding my breath here. But what happened is gold tripped my entries, my second inventory position, without tripping my stop. And so now it becomes like a parabolic profit if this thing rallies. But again, as I said, this is just luck. But you get to make your own luck sometimes when you're trading, inventory management. That's the whole point. Yeah, I'm not holding my breath. It's probably gonna take out the 1 position. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm at 52.50. The resolution is 52.3. I'm going to get defensive on the 4s, which would be right in front of my stop at 48.3 would be my next buy. 48.3. If this thing pops up on this level, great. If it pops up off the 48s, we'll play that, and then we'll go to the large contract if we have to. So we'll play this out. But I knew gold was negative. I knew gold. I knew that gold was essentially an avalanche of selling. So I treaded very carefully. I would have treaded more carefully if I was myself, but I wanted to do one more trade cycle with you. It's important for you guys to see the trade sequences, because, as I said, the whole point of trading live is for you guys to see how market making is done, at least the way I do it, and see if you like it. If you don't like it, if you can adopt it in your own fashion. It's not about the particular trade that I'm doing. It's just about the method that I'm showing you that you guys can hopefully appreciate. And the only way to understand the method is to see it in price. I'm always a believer that you can talk to you blue in the face. I want to show you. So waiting to I'm just waiting. 52.3 is my resolution on level 2. I may lower it a little bit here to 52s. Let's see if they can sweep the 52s. And we're there. Okay, and we're out of 52s. Now I'm going to close out the whole position, clean out all my inventory, nothing on the books, nice and clean. We're at 257, almost 200, like 5 points away from 200. And took me 2 trades to resolve it. So it's still not bad. I really, guys, you got to give a prop to me for not fucking around like I usually do and getting myself really into big trouble, right? I've been really shockingly disciplined in my trading, where I'm not pulling the trigger like every left, right, and set. Okay, so yeah, Gaetan Belize. This is an interesting question. Let's understand. So he's saying he sees my gold at 26. He sees 26.45. It's actually you mean 26.51, whatever. Your gold price is different from mine, so you need to understand what my gold price is. I am trading the micro futures February contract right over here, MGCZ. We're trading for my prop firm Apex. We're trading the $250,000 account, running it to try to get it funded at $265,000. We're at $257,200 so far, right? I am, doing it the slow grind fashion way, because that's the way I want to do it. Maybe it'll take me to the end of January to fund this account, but we're going to do it, my methodology of consistency. So you are trading CFD product. You're looking at the CFD price. That's why your price is different. So if you want to match my price, I'm in New York session, I trade futures. In London session, when I trade with you guys early in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, we're trading CFDs. So the confusion is simply that you're just looking at a different price because you're looking at a slightly different product. Okay, that's the confusion. So that's why you are, you're seeing a different price. Gaetan said that but you still made money. Good for you. You still made money. Good for you. Nice. I think Gaetan, here we go. Let's give you some money. If you guys post your profits, I'll do this annoying little rainmaker dance for you. So if you give me your if you post your profits, I'll do a little rainmaker dance. There was a question here. Am I originally from Germany? The answer is no, but my name is German. So my last name is Schlossberg, which is a German Jewish name. Family comes from, it does not come from Alsace-Lorraine. I don't know where the hell they come from, Germany, but they do come from like a long, long time ago, Germany. But that is actually not my biological name. That's the name of my stepfather. I am originally was born in Russia, and my biological name is actually Kushner, which is the same thing as Jared Kushner, who is the son-in-law of President Trump. I'm sure he's like a long relation. So that's my genealogy, in case you guys are interested. But I'm dying to go to Germany. Really, really want to go. Like my number one. I mean, I actually been to Germany for like a whopping 2 hours at the Berlin airport, but I really want to go there full time and have a good time. Oh, okay. Now everybody's posting their money. Okay, Tommy. So you're gonna get the. I think I'm gonna make it rain for you, baby. Let's make it rain. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, who else wants to give me comments here? Oh wow, you said you were born in Kazakhstan? That's amazing. Amazing. Okay. All right, enough nonsense, guys. But I'm happy. Like, if you guys want to share trades with me, we'll do rains, and then we'll do this at live. It'll be fun. So good day today. Every trade resolved in either level 1 or level 2, which is, if you guys know me, that's a fucking miracle. We made money in gold, made money in NASDAQ, made money in S&P, trifecta all across the board. Hope you guys had a lot of fun. I'm going to let you guys go. We're going to go quiet until Fed comes back up. I will post the Fed live. It'll be 2:15. We're going to let the rate decision come in. We're going to come in 15 minutes before the presser, and I'm going to try to figure out how we can broadcast it. Maybe we're going to broadcast the presser in like half screen and broadcast the chart in the other half screen, and you just kind of try to trade off of that, as it goes. We'll let you guys know how it's going. I don't know if Kay's probably not going to trade the FOMC because she's got to take care of her kids. So she's probably not going to be in, but I'll see if she wants to join us. I'll ask her. All right, guys, everybody have a wonderful day. Be sure, again, let me leave you my links for what everybody needs. Be sure to get the Apex accounts. Like I said, even if you have your own accounts, there's nothing better than trading prop to learn the business really well. And then if you want to join us, and if you want to join my coaching, all this stuff is in here. Thank you, guys. A lot of fun. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Really, really enjoyed it. I'm loving these sessions these days. Over and out. I'll see everybody a little bit later today. Bye-bye.